Hello, Olu again, nuggets of wisdom. This topic, bro, says it's been, when I get to the point whereby something's going in my head for a couple of hours over and over again, I need to come to the camera and just say it. My topic today is when you discover who you are and whose you are. When you discover yourself. I'm gonna have to read the Bible because this I have to give some backdrop. So we're gonna look from Luke 15, the story of the prodigal son, from verse 14. But when he had spent all, there arose a severe famine in that land, and he began to be in want. Then he went and joined himself of a citizen of the country, and he set him into his fields to feed swine. And he would gladly have filled his stomach with the pods that the swine ate, and no one gave him anything. But when he came to himself, he said, how many of my father's hired servants have bread enough and spare, and I will perish with hunger? I will arise and go to my father, and will say to him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and before you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Make me one of your hired servants. If you're not a Bible reader, when you have a minute, but basically it's about a prodigal son who left home, spent all his money, and eventually got broke and remember where it came from. My topic today is when you discover yourself. The greatest con is that for you as a man or a woman, for you not to discover yourself. It is okay you mediocre. It's okay you stay status quo. Stay the way you are because it works for them. Your ignorance, your mediocrity has made them get to a point whereby people can take advantage. But when you discover yourself, I had a quote on my Instagram page saying, the best thing you can do in life, instead of discovering gold and diamond, the day you discover who you are, you discover gold and you discover diamond. The greatest con is that the world don't want you to know who you are. The world wants you to be a replica of a bad copy. But when you come to yourself, when you come to your awareness, when you know who you are and whose you are. In my case, I'm a child of God. In my case, I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus Christ. And that being aside, I have to come to my own understanding. When you come to your own understanding, nobody can gyp you. Nobody can lie to you. You know who you are. I've seen this happen a lot of times in my life. People around you don't want you to discover yourself. They don't. Because if you discover yourself, you are a threat to what they've been able to take advantage of, what they've been able to merge, how they're going to be able to destroy you, distort you, lie to you. That's never going to happen. But you know what? How God works out things? If you look at that verse 16, and nobody gave him anything. You have to get to a point that nobody's giving you anything. Because when they give you anything, you cannot discover yourself. They're pacifying you with little gifts. They're pacifying you. Oh, sorry, Olu. Oh, it's going to be okay. I'll be praying for you. No, sometimes you have to be left alone. Sometimes nobody's going to give you anything. And because they're not giving you anything, now you can come back to your own self. They don't want you to discover yourself. In 2022, my brothers and sisters, the greatest threat to the kingdom of darkness is for you to discover who God has called you to be. And it's going to take a process. It ain't going to be easy. Sometimes you need to stay in that mess before it becomes a message. Sometimes you need to stay in that setback until it becomes a comeback. Sometimes it will look ridiculous before it becomes miraculous. Sometimes you're going to have a disappointment over disappointment over disappointment before it becomes a divine appointment. Let's break that down. Everybody you're buying their books today they were in a mess before it became a message. Every person you say, okay, oh, they're the guru, they make a whole lot of this money, you like their books, you like what they do. They were disappointed before they had a divine appointment. Everybody who we are all looking at as, oh, they came on the other side. They had a story. Ladies and gentlemen, you gotta discover yourself, man. You gotta discover yourself. You gotta discover yourself. This is gonna be very quick. Olu again, Nuggets of Wisdom, I want you to share, like, hit the notification bell for new content. But before I leave, there is no glory without a story. So I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the world may see your glory, but they really don't know your story. Discover yourself. It's greater than gold and diamond. God bless. This is Olu again, Nuggets of Wisdom. I'm out.